Welcome to session 2 between South Australia and Queensland. The score is 6 for 140. Pearson's on 31. I mentioned Pearson earlier in session 1 that he is a dangerous batsman. Kerr is on 33. I've got him on 37, so I might change that to 33. So it's been a good fight back. I said 150. 200 might be par on this green top, but it has flattened out. It has really flattened out. There's been really no chance. It's the odd ball is seaming, which is good news for the Redbacks. Which is good news for the Redbacks, unless Pearson and Kerr make some big runs here. If they make like 80 or 70 each, and they get a score over 250, 100 runs to go for that. But they have definitely won this session in Queensland. They've won this session Queensland. Oh. Coming back into the attack from the top 3 end. 2 6. This is very good move for making 20 nice minutes. Confident to the bowl for 9 today. Oh, too straight. And they run 3 there. It's good play by Pearson. Ooh. Bit straight. Scoreboard says Hanno Jacobs is bowling, but it's not Hanno Jacobs, it's Thompson. So I don't know what's going on there. That's nicely. It's definitely flattened out. It's definitely flattened out. It's a good ball there by Tomo. That's 4. That's rubbish by McAndrew. Absolutely rubbish. His pace is down a bit, McAndrew. He seems to be limping. He did pick up in the last Shield game. He was holding his hamstring and he's wobbling a little bit here. He might be not 100%. He's definitely pulling up sore. So I'm thinking maybe groin. It's not hamstring because he's not like it's in his follow through. So when he's stopping, so when he's actually sprinting, he's actually very good. But when he is stopping in his running through, that tells me he's got a groin, like some kind of groin strain for me. And regardless, he's bowling really poorly, whatever it is.
And the good news for Andrew is he seems to be maybe run that injury out. That seemed to be over for 149. Thompson, great shot.
Oh, too straight. That will go for 4. Get there, Singer, get there.
That's a 3.
We'll run 3. They've gone past 150, which I said probably is par on this it's par on this pitch, 150, so I think that's par now, so it's par. No, hang on, why did that change? 150. 150. So they've made par now, in my opinion. Here we go. Well, they were 6 for 70. Now they're 6 for 152. So they've completely owned this session, Pearson and Kerr. And the run rate's gone up to 3 and over.
And fast bowling name. He's got the P. He's Jeffrey Roberts. Strong.
It's good bowling. It's good bowling there by Thompson. That's a good shot, but straight to the fielder. Should be broadcasting Cats versus Hawks on now. Should be. Is this a Geelong channel or not? This is a Geelong channel or not? This is a Lucas channel. Lucas will put whatever he wants on there, and he feels like the Shield is more important. And besides, I don't have KO, so I can't broadcast the game. So, and for some reason, Rob, KO it's not for free. So, well, the pre-season matches are not for free. So I can't do anything about it. If you want to give me a subscription, I'm more than welcome to. Called Geelong Zone. Yeah, well, like I said, if you want to pay for my subscription, you're more than welcome to, and I'll be happily to turn this off and put on the Geelong game. But I don't have KO, so I can't really do anything about that, unfortunately. No, that's fair. That's fair, Rob. It's fair. You're absolutely entitled to that opinion. It is called the Geelong Zone, not the multi-sport zone. But I don't have KO, so no, it's all good. It's all good. Not having a go. It's all good. It's just that I don't have KO, Rob. So, well, I've got KO because I'm watching the Shield match on KO. But the Geelong game is not a freebie. You have to pay for it. So I don't have a paid subscription. The Sheffield Shield is for free. So absolutely entitled to make that point, but I can't help it. I don't have a paid subscription. So this will have to do, mate. I'm sorry. So, but to your point, if I did have a subscription, I would be streaming the Geelong match, but I don't have a paid subscription. It's just the way it is. But you are right. It is the Geelong Zone. Like if you want to pay for my subscription, you're more than welcome to, and I'll put the game on. But don't do that. I don't want you to do that. But it's just one of those things. It makes no sense to me that this game, the Geelong and Hawthorn game, is not a freebie. So that's it's the way it is. And with all due respect, that almost bowled him. With all due respect, Rob, I'm not going to buy a subscription just for a preseason game. So, but you are right. You're right. You're welcome to make a point. You're welcome to make a point. It's all good, mate. But I just don't have a paid subscription. Well fielded there. Come round one. We're only what are we 30 days from round one. You'll see a lot of Geelong content on here. You'll see all watch-alongs. I'll do a lot of watch-alongs. As long as it doesn't interfere with the cricket, the Shield cricket. I will do plenty of Geelong watch-alongs in the regular season. Rob, do not worry. Oh, fucking that shit bowling. Fuck me. What is that by McAndrew? Fucking hell. It's like fucking under nines bowling. Fuck me. McAndrew's been shit the last two games, to be fair. Fucking useless. How are we going to get out these two? Pitch is flat. The pitch is green, but it's flattened out. How the fuck are we going to get these guys out? So they're looking, as long as these two stay here, if they're here by the end of the tee, they're going to make fucking 180, 190. Now I'm starting to Rory. Then I'll be starting to Rory. There's a couple of incidents where Queensland has got the luck. Couple of edges that have gone past the stumps. Couple of cut shots that have just kissed the paint of the stumps and not dislodged the bail. I don't think it's been that close, but you know what I mean. So luck is starting to be on Queensland's side. But the good news is the pitch is starting to flatten, which is good. But like I said, as long as they don't make too big of a score, like if they make another 100, that's 250. You know, that's tough. It's very tough. So 6 for 159, yeah, that's par so far on this pitch. But if it is flattening out, I wouldn't want that score to be 250 or 300. So we need to find a breakthrough. We need to really bowl them out before 200, to be honest. Anything over 200, I'm not going to be really happy with because our batting lineup is shit. Our bowling is our biggest strength.
Really hard thinking. Had a bit of a little spot. I've been working behind the stand. Really get into a very strong work ethic. Very hard. Always has. So if you stop playing, definitely leaders and stuff comes over the next play. Time, but great work at playing football. Great top too. At the over, 6 for 169.
See, this is what shits me off. So we've got a full-time spinner in Lloyd, full-time spinner in Lloyd Pope. Yet McSweeney's coming on. We saw this in the Shield game last week. We saw this in the one-day game just 2 days ago, and we're seeing it here. And in both occasions, McSweeney out-bowled Lloyd Pope. So why are we picking Lloyd Pope? Is it just because to make him feel better, to make him, because he's a good bloke tag? And the left side, I think he's trying to put one there at the top edge, but he didn't. And McSweeney bowls a maiden. Gee, he's bowled well, Thompson, hasn't he? He's bowled really, really well. Update scores around the ground. Jesus Christ. Victoria, none for 126. Sam Harper's 80 off 56 balls. Campbell Callaway is 41 off 112. So Victoria, none for 126. They are in cruise control. They only need a draw to make the final, and that start has put them in pole position. None for 126. Harper 80 off 56 balls. Goodness me. And from reports, that pitch is green, so they might have actually spray painted the pitch green to make it look like a green top. Tasmania and New South Wales. That game has started. It's actually a pink ball. It's a day-night match. It's a day-night shield match, and now 3 for 49. Tasmania. Need a wicket. Just need a wicket before tea. 6 for 161 on the scoreboard says 158. I just don't know where we're going to get a wicket from. It's just flattened out. Just glad it's only 6 down and not 2 down. Imagine Labuschagne playing on this pitch. Fucking hell. Gone into defense mode. This is the last ball before the break. Left alone, and that's a absolutely dominating session by the Queensland. Led by Pearson and Hayden. Sorry, Jimmy Pearson and Hayden Kerr. One 161 lunch. Tea. We will stay with the broadcast. It's only a 15-minute break, so Pearson's on 43. We might check in the Geelong game. We might if there's any news. As I said, I don't have KO. I don't have a paid KO subscription, so we'll go around the grounds. We'll go around the grounds in the Shield. It is lunch, Victoria, none for 121 at lunch. Geez, that's a good healthy session. Day-night shield match between Tassie and New South Wales. Because I just turned that game on and it is a pink ball. Pink ball match. 3 for 58. Tasmanian trouble, which is good news for us. That's good news. It's good news. Well, we have to win, but Bo Webster's out there, 11 off 18, and Wakeham is 5 from 22. So, well, yeah. Now, we'll be back in 15 minutes. Welcome back. We're back from the break. We have not missed much, just one ball, and that was a dot ball. I'll take a single there. So, dominant session by Queensland. Really dominated that second session. In fact, I don't think they lost a wicket, so really good work by Hayden Kerr and Jimmy Pearson. Well, we can't let Pearson and Kurt have another session like that. If you're I had a question earlier. The Geelong game. I haven't been watching it, so I don't have KO. Well, I've got KO, but I haven't got the paying subscription. So this is for free. The Shield's for free, and the Hawthorn game is not. For whatever reason, I have no idea. Fucking. Well, I don't know any updates for that game. I don't know any updates. Hang on.
Coming down to the box, straight in with the ball in hand. 6 for 162 Queensland. Kerr's not out on 42 and Pearson not out on 43.
There we go. Sorry about that. So Geelong lead by 36 points. So Geelong up by 36 points. So three-quarter time. Oh, was that a drop catch? Who the fuck is fielding a point? Fucking bullshit, mate. Who the fuck is that? Harvey McKenzie. Oh, I tell you what, if that's not a bump ball, he's dropped an absolute dolly. Fuck me. See this again. Oh, close. I'll give him the benefit of the doubt that it was a bump ball. But if it's carried, he's dropped a fucking dolly. But I'll give him the benefit of the doubt. Wow, that was big. If that would have carried, at least we would have got one of these guys out. Bollies. So yeah, we'll go right till the end of the day. We will go right till the end of the day. Window, one in the window. Straight to fine leg for a single. Scott since his first 5 overs, he hasn't been as good. It's not been expensive. It's been very economical, but there's not much seam for him. So it's a bit flat out there when he's bowling. But he is keeping it nice and tidy. He's bowling pretty accurate, but it's just not much seam off the pitch for him. And some more bad news for the Redbacks. McAndrew is not on the ground. Lloyd Pope is, because I was just going to say, what's Lloyd Pope doing on the ground? He's not actually playing. So McAndrew's gone off. So another blow for the Redbacks. Fucking hell. Are we ever going to win another fucking title? Another 30 years before we win another one. Another 30 years. So he had a groin problem, hamstring groin problem. He was wobbling in his run up, which tells me that sorry, not his run up, his follow through. So when he bowled the ball, so it tells me it's more groin than hamstring. And he hasn't came back onto the ground, and the new ball is due soon. So that's another injury. So we've lost Doggett for the season, and now we're going to lose McAndrew. And no disrespect to Buckingham, no disrespect to Liam Scott or Thompson, but they're not new ball bowlers. What I mean by that is, that's an edge, that's out! Much needed wicket. Bit of seam movement. I just said there was no seam movement whatsoever from Liam Scott, and he got some right there, pitched on middle stump, and then seamed away from Hayden Kerr, edged it to the keeper. That's what we needed badly. Why have I got tea break? It's not even a tea break. So 7 for 163. We're into the tail. Perfect world. I prefer that to be Pearson, because Pearson can hit his way out of trouble. But look at that. So that pitched on middle stump, then it seemed away from the bat and picked up the edge. That's good bowling. Good bowling. Stratco, man. Straka. So, my God, that is what we needed. Hallelujah. A wicket, finally a wicket in 2 hours of play. Hallelujah. It's good by Liam Scott. It's what we needed. We needed that wicket. We needed that wicket. I needed it. We needed it. Pep Guardiola, we needed it. I needed it. Oh. Now, can we roll them before they get to 200? Queensland will be doing everything they can to get that to that 200. Because I said 150 to 200, 150 is a pass score. So we can't judge the pitch until both teams are batted. It's still very green, but it looks like it has flattened out. So let's just roll them now. Interesting to see what Pearson does because he's very dangerous. He's a big bash player. He can hit a long ball, and you don't need him scoring 60 or 70, like 30 quick runs. It's not what you don't need. It's not what you need. Sorry. Why is the field back up? It's an easy single we just gave away to get on a fucking tail ender. And he bowls a no bowl. Like they're only 7 down. It's not like they're 9 down or 8 down. You know, you're giving away easy runs here. You know, the Stracker can bat. They got Swepson who can hang around, can make a quick 20. No, I don't get this just giving up easy singles to get the tail end on strike. I don't agree with this. Plays a shot down the ground and Lloyd Pope will field it. Yeah, good work there by Geordie. Oh. Oh. Unlucky, beats the edge. Wicket goes. Liam Scott has 4. Four for 25. Liam Scott. He's never had a 5-foot. Who's in next? Sweppo. Swepson 0. Liam Scott. Great Scott. Great Scott. 4 for 25. Never had a 5-foot, Liam Scott. Now, what will Pearson do? What will Jimmy Pearson do? They're still... A 168. Sweppo on 0. Just came to this crease. What will Pearson do? Well, first of all, he's got to get on strike. So he's a good chance. He's a good chance here for Liam Scott. Probably pick up 6 here. He can probably, if you get Sweppo here, he's every chance to get 6. Probably. Come on, great Scott. Plays and misses. Oh, that was close. It was a bit wild from Swepson. He went for a big shot there. Jimmy Pearson's going to go up and talk to him and say, mate, come on, man. Come on, man. Let me at least get to 200. Scott comes in. Well, who was going to step up? No, Doggett. Who was going to step up? Liam Scott, 4 for 25. Absolutely fantastic. Swepson plays a big shot. That will go. Oh, it's a big boundary out there. It will actually stop, but there's no fielders there. They might actually run for it. And the ball just stops. There's no fielders there. And they'll run 4. No, 3. Just a 3. They actually run 3. So that's surprising there. So Pearson on strike. So they've got to 170. Come on, Scott. If we can get Pearson here. Come on. No. Hit. He's gone if he hits. Oh, he misses. He was absolutely gone. Ran out. Pearson took the quick signal to get back on strike the next over. And Jay Clement, all he had to do was hit and he would have been gone. Suicide run. I understand why they did it, but he gets back on strike. Who was it? So to cover point. Right, what will Pearson do? What will Jimmy Pearson do? Field goes back. It's a defensive field. McAndrew's back out on the field. Pearson plays the shot. They will take the single. Okay. We'll take the single. It's kind of a nothing ball there by, well, they had 6 out on the field, so Buckingham thought, you know what, I'll put it full and straight, and you clip me for a single, and that's what Pearson did. Took the single. All right, Swepson. So field will come in. Now Swepson here. He's going to throw the bat here. Buckingham comes in. Oh, in the body. It's a good short ball by Buckingham. Yes. Swepson goes for a cut over cover point for 6, but doesn't get any bat on it. Swepson goes big again, but no bat connected. His intention's clear. Swepson plays a big shot. There is protection out there. They'll run just the two. It's 175. It's 175.
He came back. He came back on a field. Back to 175 Queensland, and Jordan Buckley again. Got arm over, and Sam Stevens, back to the bag. Now it's going to stop. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 boundary riders. First on the ground, and we've got 2 slips and a gully. 2 slips and a gully, and everybody else out. Well, there's singles on offer. I don't think there's twos on offer. There's certain singles. I suppose if you split the field, then when you're out there, it's probably twos on offer. Quicker than on late. No, that is very good.
It's good bowling here by Liam Scott.
Here after the first one, Swepson is coming back. That's well run. It is by Swepson. He absolutely bowled it. Yeah, I don't think Houston was keen on to at first. But Swepson certainly.
They run two. Game just finished 17 point loss. I thought we were up by 30 at 3/4 time. Most of the young guys in Geelong side, yeah, I know we have our players that played State of Origin did not play in this game, but gee, I thought we were up by 30 at 3/4 time. That's surprising. I'm really surprised by that. Thank you for the updates. Jezza, I think it's Jezza. Factual opinion. 178. Yeah, that's surprisingly. Who did well? Well, you watched it. Who did well? Is any? What about Nevitt? Did Nevitt really impress? If you are watching, Mitch Nevitt. How did he go? How did a young? How did Yeah, how did Nevitt go? I know Bruno pulled out late. He was a late change, but yeah, how did Warple go? How did Warple and Nevitt go? And Polkinghorn if they played. Let me know. Let me know how those players went. Oh shit. Oh, it says 178. Yeah, 17 point loss. So average by Nevitt. What? Average by Nevitt and Warple. Polk kicked a couple of goals. Oh, that's nice. That's good. That's good. Oh, that's 4. Fucking hell. So average by Nevitt. That's unfortunate. Warple, as expected by Warple, he's done that all his career at Hawthorn. Polk kicked a couple of goals. That's nice. I really like to hear that, actually. Really good by Polkinghorn. It's really, really good. Swepson plays a big shot. This is spooned in the air to the keeper. This will be out. Carey won't drop that, and he doesn't. Well done, Carey. So wicket falls. Buckingham. Yeah, well done, Buckingham. So Swepson falls. No, it's a big season for Polkinghorn for me. I'd love Polkinghorn to get some game time. Put some pressure on Neil. Speaking of, how did Neil go? What's happened here? So Carey caught the catch, but Swepson hit the bails with his bat. So, well, I hope they give that to Carey. Bit disappointing. I hope. It doesn't matter really what the dismissal is, but yeah. But no, that's good. I want Polkinghorn to put some pressure on Neil. So it's good that he kicked a couple of goals. Anyone, if he's still in the chat, was there anyone that stood out for you? Anyone that stood out that did well that you thought, you know what, he's going to be all right? And the question still remains: how did Geelong lose that when they're up by 30? That question still remains. I'm sure Hawthorn will call that a just checking stats for game. I'm sure Hawthorn will claim that as a moral victory. Damn you, Chris Scott. The moral victory to England. England. No more victories than those Ashes. 4-1 undisputed. Hawthorn will claim that as a moral victory. Just checking stats from the game. It doesn't matter. All good. Right. Pearson, what does Pearson do? if he's got to make a boundary, he's got to beat 6 fielders back on the fence. Scott comes in, left alone. Pearson wants to go. Pearson's thinking 666. It's a good chance. Liam Scott's already made 100 this season. He's a good chance to get a fifer. They think about the single. No, he doesn't take it. He doesn't take it. Bit defensive, Pearson. Bit defensive. He's probably waiting for the right ball, but to be fair, that was probably the ball to hit if he was going to go big. And they will take the single. 184. Oh, here we go. This is a good chance. Good chance here for Liam Scott to get the tail ender out to get a fifer. Come on, Liam. Come on, Liam. Comes in. Oh, nicely played. He only gets 2 balls at him. I'd love Scott here to bowl short and wide to let Ryan play a big shot. Because he might miss time and they might run a 0. And if he edges it, he's going to be caught to slips, isn't he? I'd bowl short and wide here. Inside edge, they don't take the single. Scores around the ground. Victoria 1 for 155. Sam Harper has scored 100 of 76 balls for Victoria. Oh, well, they're in the box seat, aren't they, for a Shield final at the G? So the Shield final if Victoria qualify, the Shield final is clashing with round 5, I believe. There's only one game in Melbourne that week. Well, sorry, one game at the G that week. That is Carlton and Melbourne. It'd be very interesting to see if they move that to Etihad, the Carlton and Melbourne game. So whatever round Carlton and Melbourne are playing, it'd be interesting to see if they move that game to the G. To the Etihad Stadium. So they let Victoria and host the grand final at the MCG. That will be a watch this space. Three goals, Ollie Henry. 3 goals, Ollie Henry. And Polk. Ollie Henry and Neil kicked 4. Wow, Ollie Henry. Ollie Henry, 3 goals. That is fantastic. Have a look at that. Polk kicked 3. The meatball. Neil. Is he meatball? Oh no, that's fucking. Oh, good shot ball there. So Neil kicked 4, Ollie Henry kicked 3, and Polk kicked 3. Wowee. So assuming Stengel's not going to play rounds 1 or opening rounds. So now work with me here, Jezza. We're gonna do something here. Let's go away from this. Right. Let's do this. I have to hold the camera here because I don't have a. Return catch. Couldn't get there, Buckingham. So let's do this. So this is what I think the forward line should be. So we're gonna do a little brainstorming here. This would be my forward line. Yep. Hang on. I have to think here. You see, I can't enter down the chat. I don't know if I press enter, it will just make the banner. So anyway, stick with me. Henry. Doppel. Henry. Just typing something here in the little banner. Hang on a sec. Right, this would be my forward line. Hang on, that doesn't make sense. Bring that back. Let's save that. All right, let's put this camera back. This would be my forward line. All right, that would be my forward line. In no order. There's no positions here, but we know Cameron and Neil would be full forward and half forward, so centre half forward. So yeah, so you got Polkinghorn. If Stengel's not going to play opening round. So for me, Polk, you got Neil, Close, Henry, Bowes, also Bowes, and Cameron and Jezza. Now, Jezza's not playing. You might. This partnership's getting a little bit annoying now. You might have to put Blitz, but then again, who's going to do the rucking? So I don't know our VFL squads if we've got another tall forward. So if we don't, do we move Blitz down there? Do we switch the magnets? Do we throw someone like good ball, Scott. Do we throw someone like DeConey down there for one game? What do you think of that? What do you think of hang on, so let's take out Cameron if Cameron's not fit. So Polk, Neil, Close, Henry, Bowes, SDK. Sam DeConey. Do we go with a blitz? Blitz hard. Who do we throw back? What do we do there if Cameron's not playing? Or do you even do this? Do you even do this? Here we go. Maybe. Polk, Neal, Close, Henry, Bowes, Dempsey. Maybe we move Dempsey up forward. Very good mark, Dempsey. Very good contested marker. So it's interesting to see what we'll do, because Stengarden's not playing opening round. Cameron's in doubt. Or here's one. Here's one for you. Well done, Liam Scott. 5-wicket haul for Liam Scott. That is fantastic. He's deserved that all season. And Queensland have bowled out for 185. Fantastic. Back here, do we do this? Maybe we put Stewart up forward. Stewart up forward. He can be that Cameron type winger, / winger. Stewart. So Queensland out for 185. 185. So well done, Liam Scott. 5-wicket haul. So Polk, Neal, Close, Henry, Bowes, Stewart. See, I would prefer this. I'd prefer this. See, I prefer Polk, Neal, Close, Henry, Bowes, Blitz. But then, if you put Blitz up forward as a permanent forward, who's going to ruck? So, ruck. Do you throw? If you're going to have Blitz as permanent forward, probably a good time for Neal to learn some ruckcraft. So you go Sam De Koning as a ruck with Shannon Neal, and then Blitz can just do some rucking in the forward line. So yeah, interesting to see. So Factual says Henry, Neal, Close, Myers, Polk, not sure for the 6th player, 5 SDK as ruck. Yeah, Myers. Yeah, that means you would have to take away Myers from. See, I want. Is it too small though? Is Henry, Close, Myers, Bowes? Well, not that Henry or Bowes are small forwards, but we've got enough tall timber down there. Bob Bell says hello Bob, hello, thank you for joining the Shield watch along, which is now turned into a Geelong chat. Queensland bowled out for 185. So yeah, I like. Yeah, you could do that. You could put Henry. Oh, you haven't got Bowes. How's the cricket going? Queensland bowled for 185. So Liam Scott, a 5-wicket haul. In the Victoria game, it's 1 for 127. Sam Harper has made 100. Go for New South Wales. Well, I've got some good news for New South Wales for you, Bob. New South Wales elected to bowl first in a pink. It's actually a day-night Shield match, a day-nighter. Tasmania are 5 for 84. So good news for Sydney there, for New South Wales. Who got the most runs? For Tassie, it is my mate Jake Retherall. He got 19. Liam Hatcher's got 3 wickets. Okay, so you haven't got Bose in there. Okay. Polk, Neil, Close, Queensland. Martin's, yeah, you got Martin, yep. Who got the most runs for Queensland? Jimmy Pearson did. He made a 50. He made a 51. There you go. So sorry for Queensland. Yeah, 51 for Jimmy Pearson. Martin is there, but not a fan. I forgot about Martin. Yeah, but that's too small. So you need at least two big forwards. This assuming if Cameron doesn't play. If Cameron does not play, if Cameron plays, then there won't be a problem. You'd surely in a perfect world you just Sten Gun out, Polkinghorn in, and Ollie Henry in as well. So, but it's a good problem. Well, it's not a good problem, but it's a problem to have. If Cameron's not fit. So, so let's do some brainstorming here. Do some brainstorming. Right. See if you put Dempsey in the forward line, can't put him in the midfield, which I'd rather see Dempsey rounds. Why do I keep fucking going opening round? Fucking opening round. Why can't you just call opening round run and just restart, like push the season back and just call it round 1? But anyway, so how about this is what I want from the midfield. So I'm going the Rovers, the Rucking and Rovers. So So if you don't put Blitz in the forward line, you're going to have him rucking with the Coney. Then you go the Rovers. I want to see this. Now everything's in caps lock. Oh, who's our tackling machine? I can't believe I forgot his name. Oh, Tommy, sorry. How dare I? Right. I want to see that. Oh, Sean Manor. Why have we forgot Sean Manor? Why have we forgot Sean Manor? Why have we forgot Sean Manor? Apologies to Sean Manor. So this is what I want to see in the midfield. This is what I want to see at centre bounce. So first bounce of the season against Gold Coast, I want to see Dempsey right in there. Alongside Smith, Atkins. I've got another idea. We are forgetting our inside mid ball. Patrick Dangerfield. So we could have. So this is the forwards. Now, because I've been calling Dangerfield, I think Dangerfield should play 80% forward and 20% mid. I think we should only play Dangerfield in the midfield if we really need him. So I've got this. I can't believe I forgot Dangerfield, and that's not how you spell forwards. But anyway, so Neil, Danger, Henry, Neil, Close, Polk, Bose. So Neil, Danger, Henry, close poke balls, but Mena misses out. So it might come down to this. It might come down to this. Might come down to Henry and Polk. Might come down to Olive Henry and Polkinghorn. Because Danger can play that centre half forward. He can do the Tom Lynch, not Tom Lynch, fucking hell. He can, and I was actually thinking of the Crows Tom Lynch, where he made that role famous, but Nick Riewoldt really did. So he can play that Tom Lynch, Nick Riewoldt, Jeremy Cameron like role, pushing up to the wing and forward. So Danger forward / wing. Danger forward / wing role. There you go. This is all assuming Cameron doesn't play. So if Cameron plays, it will be down to still Henry and Polk. So Henry and Polk will battle it out for the last spot. Unless you want to put Henry, both of them on the bench, like Henry plays up forward or Henry gets benched and Polk vice versa. So, because I think Dangerfield should only play to at least at maximum. All right. So 80% for Danger up forward and 20% for mid. That should be the whole game, the whole season. Unless we absolutely need to, like the Hawthorn prelim, where we absolutely needed him to play like that. Otherwise, we lose that game. But I think he should remain at 80% forward. Right, the question is, will Cameron, Neil, and Danger work against the bigger teams, against the teams that are more more defensively minded? Would they be too big? The Dangerfield's not a tall forward per se, but I go for Sydney in the AFLU. Well, you've got a good forward in Charlie Curnow. A forward that I really wanted at Geelong, to be honest. I wanted to trade Nilt for Charlie Curnow, but the community, the Geelong community didn't want that, so that's interesting. Well, you got Warner, you got a stacked midfield, Bob. Have a look at this. Check this out, Bob. How about this, Bob? You'll like this. Stay with us, Bob. Stay with us, Bob. Stay with us. We've got something coming. Here you go. How about this, Bob? How about that? Warner, Heaney, Gordon equals 65 plus for Curnow. Which Bob could, if you stay fit, which could equal top 4. So Warner, Heaney, Gordon equals 65 plus for Curnow. Could equal top 4. You'll love that. Yeah, he loves that, Bob. There you go. There you go. Oh, good start, South Australia. Runs it. So this is now turned into a footy chat now. There you go. Could equal top 4 if they stay fit. We know Gordon. When Gordon came back late in the year, I think Sydney won 5 out of the last 4 games. They bet Brisbane and Brisbane. I know they lost to Geelong, but they bet Brisbane and Brisbane, which is so tough. They are a difference maker with those 3 core midfielders. Now, I know Gordon's more of a winger, but you put those 3 together, kicking it to Charlie Curnow, he is going to kick. That could happen when we stay fit. Oh, gone. That's out. South Australia leaves Henry Hunt. Too inconsistent for me, Henry Hunt. Too inconsistent. So 1 out. So Warner, Heaney, yeah, top 4. If they stay fit. I could be wrong, bro. But they bet Brisbane when Gordon came back. They went on a little roll, Sydney. They look good. They look good against us at quarter time. Against the Geelong game in Sydney, and I thought, oh yeah, here we go. Yep. Okay, Sydney are going to be that little dark horses. They're going to make the 8. They're going to cause all kinds of problems, but we won that game. We've got over the line. But yeah, Hunt does not get many. Henry Hunt gets no runs. Henry Hunt either gets fucking 10 ducks or 10 hundreds. He doesn't get anything in between. Henry Hunt. He's a good kid. I know him. I used to play cricket against him in Div 1 Premier League cricket, but fuck me, he's inconsistent. If anyone's got any more questions about the AFL, they're more than welcome to. We'll do some storm braming. Apologies to Sean Manor. That's a bit disrespectful from me. But anyway. Do you watch NRL? No. Yes and no. Yes being, if it's on, like Channel 9, KO, I'll click across it and see, an odd game for like 15, 20 minutes. No being, because there's no team in Adelaide. We used to have the Rams back in the 90s, but it's very hard to follow in South Australia with no team. So, but if it's on, I'll watch the grand final. That was a very good game. Very, very good game. Melbourne probably should have won that. I forgot the player who dropped the ball when he went over the line. I forgot that player's name, but Melbourne should have won that. They have respect them as a club. Respect them as a club. Well, who do you respect, Rob? Who do you respect, Rob? Respect them as a club. Melbourne Storm or Sydney Swans? Need some context, Rob. But no, if it's on, I will watch it. I actually used to watch it religiously. Oh, the Swans, Sydney Swans. Okay, so yeah, that's Bob's team. Yeah, the Bloods culture, very, very strong culture down there. They don't muck around, do they? So, for the record, what would my team be? Well, my closest team, Melbourne Storm. Actually, they've got the Perth team. No, I think Melbourne's still closer than the Perth team coming in. So, yeah, but I used to watch it religiously on Channel 9. They used to have double headers back 10 years ago on Channel 9. So they'd have a Brisbane game and then a Sydney game. So I used to stay up like at 1 a.m. to watch those. But oh well. They no longer do that. Storm lost. Yes, they have. They lost the Penrith Panthers and the Broncos. Very good team, the Storm. They lose all these players, all these legend players. Cameron Smith, Billy Slater, Cooper Cronk. Yet Craig Bellamy still gets him into those grand finals. Somehow. They've lost Pappenhausen as well. Lost Pappenhausen. I go Panthers in the NRL, the Panthers. Oh, well, aren't you enjoying a good 5 years of your club, aren't they? Wowee. Golden years. Golden generation of the Penrith Panthers by Cleary. Father and son? Is it father and son? Are they father and son? The coach is the father of Cleary? Could be wrong. Probably shows my favourite sport is being Sydney. Of course it is. Dad and son. There you go. See, I know some about the AFL. Oh, sorry, about the NRL, but I'm sure a lot of people know that anyway. So about dad and son with the Clearys. So that's probably not saying much about my NRL history. But how are we going here? How are we going? Oh, okay. Oh. Whoops, apologies for that. We've had some technical difficulties. Please stand by. There we go. We are back. We've had some difficulties. We've had some technical difficulties, but that is okay. Oh. All right. And what I mean by technical difficulties, I mean my internet went. All right, but we're back. We are back. All right, so yeah, we're talking about NRL there for a bit. All right. Yeah, apologies for that. We had a few questions in the chat there, so really do appreciate it, guys. Who do you go for in the NRL? Yeah, as I said, probably don't have a team because Adelaide are not in it. There's no Adelaide team. There's no South Australian team. We used to have the Rams, but yeah, probably I don't know. Probably Melbourne. See how I was really confident with that decision. I was like, Melbourne. But no, it's just hard without a team. So it's probably why we don't follow NRL here in South Australia. So is what it is. No, NFL. Oh, NFL. Oh, well, that's very simple. That's the Miami Dolphins. I'm wearing the Miami Dolphins shirt right now. So the NFL. Yeah, Miami. So another team that's not doing well. I think St Kilda fans have seen more premierships than what I have. So that's saying a lot. The boo Dolphins. What is that about? Why is that? What is going on there? Boo Dolphins. The Kansas City Chiefs with Patrick Mahomes. With my homeboy. Mahomes. Skip Bayless likes to call him my homeboy. And now I've got to find the shield again because my internet went. Oh, there we go. All right. Have we lost any wickets? 1 for 12. The Chiefs. The Kansas City Chiefs. Good battles with Tom Brady. The conference final game against the Patriots. The overtime game. The Super Bowl. I've seen some good stuff from term last 4 to 5 years here. Factual opinion says Geelong. My team's AFL. Geelong. AFL. Sorry, Geelong. Soccer is Arsenal. Arsenal. Good lord. Juventus. MLB. Dodgers. NFL. The Steelers. Pittsburgh Steelers. What's the Dodgers? LA Dodgers. Sorry. NBA. The San Antonio Spurs. NBA Lakers. I'll go for the Heat for the NBA. If anyone follows the ice hockey, I'll go for the Panthers. I watch that these days more than NBA. Oh, Dolphins too. What a waste of time waiting up 5 a.m. watching them. Soccer Chelsea. Soccer Chelsea. Soccer Chelsea. See, I don't follow the. So you go for the Panthers and the Hockey League. That's good. Good man. Oh yeah, the Penrith. Yeah, because of, yeah, fair enough. No, that's fair enough. Fair enough. Soccer Chelsea. That's interesting. Who else said soccer? Arsenal. Jezza said Arsenal / Juventus. Yeah, Juventus. Yeah. No, I don't follow Premier League team. My Carefree. Whenever we are the famous. Oh, Boche. Of course, Boche. Why am I not surprised when someone says Chelsea? Bocek just automatically, it's like an alarm bell. It's like a notification that's gone to his phone. Someone's spoken about Chelsea in my chat and bang, he's up. He is up. That is unbelievable. That is unbelievable. Unbelievable. We're Carefree. Oh my God. You just came from nowhere there, Bo. Absolute nowhere. Carefree, wherever we may be, we are the famous CFC. MLB, I go for Dodgers. My tattoo's team. Oh my God. Thanks for joining the combo, Bo. The conversation, Bo. He's Beetlejuice. Oh, that just came. That was sleight of hand. That was the greatest sleight of hand I've ever seen by Bo there. Did not expect that. Well, we'll make sure we don't ever remember. We'll make sure we don't ever mention Chelsea ever again. So soccer, yeah, soccer me Real Madrid. So J League, Game Boy Soccer. I did a watch along yesterday. But no, thanks for stopping by, Bo. Thank you. It's good having a full board today. I've had a full board. I really do appreciate the support, people. How's Chelsea going to go in the clear? Clear. If she don't come to, I'll tick her with a bum lip. It's inappropriate of you to say that. Oh, that's the quick. Can I pin that? How do I pin that? I'm still new. I'm still technically new to this, so forgive me. But if I could, I'd pin that. It's a beautiful chance, romantic. Yep. Meanwhile, at the cricket, SA 1 for 18. Meanwhile, at the grocery store, they're out of celery. That may be fortunate, Bo, because the way that the prices are these days, that might be $8 for a piece of stick celery. Don't know. I've never bought celery ever. I'll let my mum do the shopping, so no idea. All I know is expensive. Whew. Expensive for price of eggs. So actually, I'm actually gonna have a look. Maybe I should have just told Bo this, but I'm gonna have a look at the Premier League ladder. All right. Okay, 4-0 win over, who'd they play? The Tigers, Hull City. EPL is getting spicy. Yep, so 4-0 win in the FA Cup. You go to the 5th round. Liverpool won, Arsenal won, City won, so all the big teams won. Did Manchester United win? Oh no, aren't Manchester United out? They're actually out. They lost to the fucking early in the season, didn't they? Oh my God. So the Premier League ladder. So Arsenal 4 points between City. Well, we know City after January we don't drop points, do we, Bo? And Arsenal, if they bottle that, there goes Arteta. He's surely got to go. Aston Villa on 50, Manchester United on 45, Chelsea there on 44, Liverpool on 42. So it's going to be a battle between that last Champions League spot between Liverpool, Chelsea, and United. I think Aston Villa might do enough to finish third. Geez, they've done a Leicester City year, haven't they? Well, almost. They won't win the league, but oh well. They can play Champions League football. Tell you what, Aston Villa, last year I watched the Champions League games against PSG. They're playing at home. Fuck, they're almost done the unthinkable. Unai Emery really went after PSG that second leg. I got to get Bo back on my show. He's busy. He's doing some watchalongs. I noticed his Twitter story. He's got a nice. I'll tell you what, Bo, you got a nice little setup. And here I am sitting on a lounge behind a curtain. No, I've seen your setup. Nice little setup. Nice little computers, cameras. Doing really well. Doing really well. McSweeney on 2. Harvey 15. So I want to go back. Geelong's soccer asked me. So soccer for me / football. Real Madrid / Gamba Osaka. I like watching J League. I like the Japanese culture. MLB, LA Dodgers. Yeah, I don't really have an MLB team. I don't watch baseball. And if it did, it would be the Mariners. The Miami Mariners. NFL Steelers. Dolphins for me. NBA. SA Spurs, San Antonio Spurs for me. The Heat. So, yeah, interesting. Nisa comes in. Left alone. So, yeah. So, nice setup Bocek has got. But, go ahead. Add him on Instagram. Yeah, Bocek there on Instagram. It's good bowling by Nisa. McSweeney makes me depressed, man. He got completely fucked up in that Indian series where he shouldn't have never played as an opener. He hasn't been the same since. I really feel for him. See, 2 years ago, McSweeney absolutely drills that pass mid off and not straight to the fielder. That's the confidence. Oh, good ball. Good ball. So half an hour to go. It's 5 o'clock SA time. It's 5 o'clock SA time. My hair is fucked. Time for a haircut. Yeah, we'll test Bo. We'll test Bo here. Bo, I will not get a haircut until Chelsea win 5 games in a row. There you go. Right now, the streak is on 1 with the FA Cup win. That cunt is never going to get a haircut at the United strand. He is never going to get a haircut because this is probably the best run Manchester United have had it in a while, and they still couldn't get 5 wins in a row. Like, what was he fucking thinking? Like, why 5 wins in a row? Couldn't you have just said 5 unbeaten games? But having said that, I'm sure the club will invite him down and say, you know what, we're sorry for your hairs like this. Come down, we'll get you a haircut. We'll get people around you. We'll donate for charity. You can have his haircut. I'm sure that will happen. Well, I haven't cut my hair in 6-7 months. I was trying to grow a man bun, but no, that's not for me. I've trimmed it. I did a little bit of a trim a week ago, but I'm losing too much hair. And when I shampoo it and you put your hair through that, hair's everywhere, and honestly, I'll get rid of it. Tell you what, it's a nightmare. It is an absolute fucking nightmare to have hair like this when you're a keeper. Oh my god! Like a couple of years ago, my hair was almost like a man bun. It could have been into a man bun. And keeping in a helmet, no. I'm surprised I didn't cut it mid game. I'm surprised I didn't cut it mid game. Fit my head in a helmet. Even wearing a hat is difficult. So I remember keeping in 1 game, and I just had enough. I thought, fuck this. I cut my hair the next day, like shaved it all off. Like it was just, you know how, I'm the shaver, but you don't use the clips. You just use the silver thing, so that's like 0. So I just went 0 right across. So, and I just shaved it, clipped it. It was, yeah, 0. That's mixed. Oh, it's not out. Well, McSweeney was out there. He edged that, but it's a no ball. It's been called a no ball. He's been out on a no ball. Goodness me. Well, I was just about to say McSweeney was gone. I was disappointed. That's why I had a little frown on my face. He's edged that McSweeney, and it's a no ball off striker. Goodness me. Wow. Okay. Well, that should be the kick in the pants McSweeney needs, because he's 2 from 23. He's gone ultra defensive. Like, they've completely fucked him up, the Cricket Australia. He gets a single, it's a better shot. It's a big day for us tomorrow as far as points go. We might actually, how long have we got to go? How long have we got to go? So 6 o'clock Queensland time. We've still got another half an hour to go. We've still got another probably 10 overs, 10, 15 overs. It's a big shout. I think he's gone here, McSweeney. That is out. That is plum. Goodness me. That is out. Well, on the replay here. Oh, yeah. Fucking hell. That is fucking plum. That's another poor innings by McSweeney. He just got a life. He just got out on a no ball. So he's been out twice in 3 deliveries there, McSweeney. 2 for 24. Look at that by Nisa. Just outside off stump. Seams back in. That is plum. Don't even think about reviewing. Well, you can't review it in the Shield, but you just walk. You just walk. So tough little period here. It's only half an hour. You know, you don't want to lose another wicket. Queensland, if they get another wicket here, especially if it's Sanger, they're I think it's 50-50 at the moment. This pitch looks like any seam movement is going to be hard to play because of the grass on the pitch. I think it's even right now, but if Queensland if they can get 4 down before stumps, they are miles in front. So right now, I think it's 50-50. So gee, if they get carry in by stumps and have a go at him. Oh, Nisa almost gets the edge. He's a threat. He's a huge threat. That seemed away. So the last ball to McSweeney seemed in. That seemed away. This is our season. This is out. This game's our season. We lose this game, it's gone. There'll be no more fucking watch-alongs. Our season will be cooked. Absolutely cooked. Oh, he's all over him here like a cheap suit. Nisa. He's got his tail up. Hero in the Ashes. He took 15 plus wickets. You know, everybody thought, is Nisa the right selection? Well, he took 15 wickets. Of course he was. Of course he was. Hindsight's a good thing, though. So 4 overs, 1 for 11. Oh, it's a good ball. Good defense by Sanger. Oh. all over Sanger here, Nisa. You just got to survive. You just got to get to stumps. Got to survive. Oh, it's a big shout for LBW. This looked high for me, though. Not interested. The umpire. Oh, that seamed in. This is fantastic seam bowling by Nisa. So we had the wicket of McSweeney that seamed in. Then he seamed away. The very first ball to Sanger away from the bat, and he seamed it in. But it was just too high. Just too high. And it was the right call. Goodness gracious me. He is getting that ball to talk. What makes it so unpredictable, because the bowler doesn't know himself, because you're relying on the pitch to do it for you. So whether you seam it away or in, you can't do it deliberately, because it happens after it hits the pitch. So all you can do is bowl seam up, guide it in, and see which way it goes. Unlike swing, where you can control the way the ball goes. So it's just. So you can say, it's not really good bowling. It's just luck, because it can go either way. But you still have to hit it absolutely sweet. The ball has to hit seam up on the pitch. Any robble seam, you won't get the seam. It has to be gun bowl straight out of your hand. So almost like the seam has to kiss the pitch. And then it's a lottery. It's an absolute lottery. So you still got to bowl it. You still got to bowl it. That's why Scott Boland is so good at it. So good at it. Because the batsmen haven't got a clue. Good shot, Harvey. That's 4. Oh, there's a fielder that... No, you won't get there. That's 4. Good work. He's 21. He has scored 21 out of our 28 runs. Checking scores around the ground. Around the ground, checking scores. Thanks for McDonald's. Victoria 3 for 206. Wow, they're in just cruise control there. So WA cannot make the Shield final, so this is probably just a free game for Victoria. Here you go, take your win, and you'll host the final at the MCG. If Bocheck, I actually want to ask Bocheck something. If he's in the chat, Bo, let me know if you're still here. There is something I do want to ask you about that. I know you're not you may be a cricket fan. I don't know. I'm ready to discuss cricket with you. But if you're in the chat, let me know. Tasmania 6 for 105. That's a good result for us. That's a really good result for us. Going back to, it's good bowling there by Ryan. Well, as I said, Harvey scored 20 runs. So Ryan comes in. Edged straight to third slip. 3 down. 3 down. Oh my goodness gracious me. We are in trouble. We are in trouble. So seam movement again. That was away from the bat because it pitched on off stump. Harvey McKenzie was committed to it. Seam movement straight to third slip. Wowee. Wowee. And they've got in Alex Carey early. Goodness gracious me. Goodness gracious me, we're in trouble. So it's gone from 50-50 to Queensland are now on top. And if they get Carey or Singer before stumps, it is a long way back. Look at Nisa pitching it up 4. Just trying to get that seam movement away or in. Good Lord, Struth. Oh, now some swing from Nisa, but it was too wide. Too wide. That swinged away from Singer there. He was looking to pitch that on off stump, get Singer to commit, but it was just too wide. It's good bowling. It's good bowling. Good bowling. Excellent bowling. LBW shout, that's too high for me. Good decision. Oh, he's just getting the ball to talk here, Nisa. Yeah, way too high. Sanger can't play him. He just got to pitch it up more, Nisa. Oh, what a beauty. Oh, my God. This is excellent bowling by Michael Nisa. So that took off. That was a short of a length, but that just took off and bet everything. Remember, if Queensland are in front of South Australia on the points table, so an equal or better result helps them. Single. Singer gets his first runs. So what is Marnus thinking here? The Queensland captain, Marnus Labuschagne, is moving the field. So half an hour left. Carey and Sanger just got to stay there. Oh, look at that swing by Nisa. Carey did well. So that ball was going towards leg stump, and then it swung back in. But because it was short, Carey was good enough to play at it. Have you any interstate trips planned for the AFL season? I was going to go to Gold Coast for opening round, but I've had to cancel that. So I actually bought the tickets. Factual. So, but lucky enough, they were refundable. So you give your money back except for the service fee. Bloody scammers, eh? So yeah, no, but I am looking at the North game at the end of the year. The North game. Where we play North at Marvel, I believe. But I could be wrong here, but I think that's a night game. So probably something that's an early game. Geelong don't really play early games at the MCG. They either play night games or twilight. So if you can find me an early game, we'll see. We might get down there. So North is on the radar. Gold Coast, yeah, I'm out because it's too close to gather round. And saving up money's hard. It's a good shot by Sanger. That is 4. That's what we want to see. Oh, yeah, 4. So if you can find me an early game that Geelong are playing in Melbourne, whether it's the Dome, where we hardly play in the Dome anyway. We play North at the Dome, but I think, like I said, that's a night game. So if you can find me an early game in Melbourne, Saturday or Sunday, doesn't really care. We'll see. We will see. But so far, I've got tickets for the Anzac Day game against Port, gather round against West Coast. Haven't got the tickets against the Crows yet, but we'll see. We'll see. We will see. Might have to look through the schedule. Let's look through the schedule. I know the camera doesn't really like this. Look at that. They do not have any games, Geelong, in the daytime at all, from what I just saw. Like in Melbourne. So wow, look at that. They have the earliest game, the only game they have in the year. Now, we can't predict the last few rounds because it hasn't been decided yet. But they've only got one 12 o'clock start, which is against Norwood gather round. Every other game, from what I'm seeing, 7:10, 7:10, the Carlton game's at 7:10, Brisbane 7:10, Gold Coast 7:10, Port 7:10. Oh, there you go. They've got Sydney. at 3:45 in Geelong. And then they've got all 7 o'clock 6:50 games. They've gave us all nighttime games, the AFL. Easter Monday's 3:40. Yeah, that's probably too big for me. July versus July because they haven't done the dates, have they? So July versus Melbourne might be a day game, yeah. Because what I can do, I can fly in, fly out, can't I? So meanwhile, like the cricket, 3:35, but I could. The Sydney game's at 3:45, but you can't possibly fly in, fly out for that one because it's in Geelong. So if we fly in, might be tough to fly out. Yeah, that's. I know we haven't got a good draw, but as far as time goes and big games, they've looked after us there, the AFL. A lot of 7:10 or 6:50 my time. So, wow, there you go. So from Easter Monday, we only have from Easter Monday for the next 7 weeks. So 7 weeks after Easter Monday, we play 2 day games. That's one against Sydney and one against no, that's it. Well, Sydney's not really a day game; it's a twilight game. So 12 o'clock. So because the July rounds haven't been penciled in yet, we only have one legitimate day game so far, and that's against West Coast in Norwood, where I'm going to. Oh, Easter Monday, yeah, so Easter Monday as well. So yeah, but apart from that, that's it. Because the other two are the Sydney game's a twilight game, I think. Yeah, yeah. The Sydney games it's twilight, not the Easter Monday. Even though Easter Monday is 3:45, they don't. They end by 6 o'clock. So that's very interesting, that isn't it? That's very, very interesting. No day games for Geelong after the Norwood game and gather round. So far, they could, as you said, they could pencil in the Melbourne game at the G day game because Melbourne do actually play a lot of day games at the G. So you never know. You never know. So we have a North game at the end of the year under the dome, but we played. If I could be wrong about this, factual, but we played North last year under the dome, and that was a night game. From memory, I think it was a night game. So I'm going to assume that will be another night game. So great shot, Carey. Have some of that. That is the full face of the bat, and that went like a rocket. Commentators losing their absolute marbles over Steve Smith not playing Shield. Kind of agree with them, to be honest. I can't agree with that commentary. Steve Smith's not going to play in the World Cup. He should be playing Shield. He is contracted. So Osman Karaja, Carey, Labuschagne, all the test players that played in the Ashes that are available are playing. So why isn't Steve Smith Mitchell Stark? I get stuck because he's had a long fucking summer. But I agree with what the commentators are saying here. I reckon Steve Smith should have been playing some Shield at the back end. Nathan Lyon does it. Nathan Lyon's injured at the moment. Travis Head doesn't. He's playing the T20 World Cup, isn't he? Yeah, I agree with this commentary about Steve Smith. So yeah, no day games for Geelong after gather round. Interesting. He is teeing off, this commentator. He's absolutely right. He's absolutely right. Could do a twilight game and visit the James Packer Bank. Okay. James Packer Bank, yeah. I like that. I wish I could. I don't know how to pin stuff. I'm sorry, but I like that. I like that comment. James Packer Bank. Never been to the James Packer Bank, but I've been to the Sky City. I go there all the time. Well, not now that I've moved from the city. That's depressing me. Sky City's pretty good. Yeah, I could visit the casino. Yeah. See, I wanted to go to the Star at Gold Coast. I wanted to go to the Star Casino. Yeah, this is good counter-attacking here by Carey, as he does. But no, I wanted to go to the nightclubs in the Star. But oh well, it didn't work out. It didn't work out. Is James Packer does he still own that casino? Now I know he's been in a bit of trouble recently. Well, not recently, but a couple of years ago. Does he still own that casino? Do it all today. See, casinos used to be very professional. But these days, it's filled with fucking bogans. Oh, that looks fucking plum, but not given by the umpire. Yeah, let's see this. Oh, gee, I tell you what. Maybe height saved him. That looked dead. I think we got away with that one. But no, there's too many dickheads in casinos now. Used to be nice. Used to be very like almost like a gentleman's club. Yeah, good shot, Singer. That's 4. So, but now everybody's fucking in there. So I used to go to the nightclubs. They used to have a nightclub in there called the District. They had a band playing every Saturday and so every Friday night, and then Saturday morning, like Saturday 2 a.m. and then Saturday again, same day. So it used to be nice. It used to be nice. Well, I had to go home before 12 because I couldn't get home because I didn't live in the city. I lived in a suburban city, like suburban. Now I'm living in the country. I'm already depressed. Oh, beats the outside edge. Wow. Just got to stay there, Kerry. Come on, man. But I lived, now I live in the country. When I get a car, well, I've got my P lot. I've got Ps, but I've got to get a car because, yeah, I have to drive an hour and a half all the way into the city for gather round. I'm gonna love that. I'm gonna love that. I hate driving. I hate driving. Doesn't turn me on. But gotta do what you gotta do. Man, I don't think you can put me in a Lamborghini and I'd get excited. Like, it's mainly because I've done when I did my learner's permit, 2 of my Ps, I did it in one fucking car. And it became boring. So maybe I'll get my own car, my own custom car, but yeah, I think you can put me in a Lamborghini, I wouldn't be excited. Yeah, nicely left. Oh, shit, update the scoreboard, you clown. But environment of a casino is very nice. But now dress codes and fucking people walking there with jeans and tank tops and thongs. All you need these days is an ID. Fuck, I think you can walk in with a balaclava these days as long as you have ID. I think that was a COVID thing as well for the LA casino. They didn't at least be strict. You had to wear black shoes. Couldn't wear jeans. Couldn't wear cargo pants. Had to wear chivos or suit pants, whatever you call them, chivos. Couldn't wear shorts. Had to wear polo shirts. Now you can fucking just go in there with fucking just wearing a fucking bikini and a balaclava. Like anybody can go in these days. Ryan Bowling, Ryan from maths. Should say that. And well played by Sega. Kerry, if you would have got out to that shot, I would have absolutely lost my fucking shit there. That was poor, man. There's 10 minutes. It's 10, 15 minutes before stumps. What are you doing? Also with casinos, they used to be 24/7. Like they're open 24/7. Now it's till fucking 4 a.m. The fuck's that about? That's a much better shot, Kerry. But like casinos, the Adelaide one, shuts up 4, like in the morning. The fuck is that about? And then doesn't open till 9. I always wanted to work in a casino. I wanted to become a waiter or fucking a dealer. Oh, fucking hell. Oh, he's gave it not out as well. He's left that and I can't believe that's not out. So I can't believe I can't believe it's not out. He's left the ball, it came seaming in, so he's not offered a shot. The appeal goes up. I cannot believe that was not given. Holy fuck, we've had a couple of good LBW decisions. When you leave a ball, you don't play a shot at it. The umpire, it's like telling an air traffic controller to light up the lights for the plane. It's like music to your ears. I can't believe he hasn't given that. I can't believe that. I cannot believe that. Goodness me. Labrador hanging around there like a bad smell. Like, it might be going over. But it might be going over, but it just gives the umpire every right to give you out. Good shot, Kerry. Kerry is a good player. It's a good shot. For a single. He is a good player. He's helping us. It's good when the test players come back for the Shield and help out their Shield teams. Kerry did that last year. Kerry made a Shield final. So played in the Shield final. He made 100 in that final and helped us win the title in 30 years. I was there at that ground. I was there for all 5 days. Went all 5 days, and it cost me a lot of money for going all 5 days. But I was there. I think it was $10 entry. So yeah, $40. So $50 for that, because it's a 5-day game. The final's a 5-day game. So $50 plus trams, because I had to catch a train and then a tram because it wasn't at fucking Adelaide Oval. Thank you, Andrew Dillon. Really appreciated that. It was on the other side of the fucking city. Good day though. Very, very good day. I jumped on the field. I went on the field because everybody went on the field when they scored their winning runs, and I joined it. I wanted to steal a stump, but that is plumb. That is dead set out, and he hasn't given it. The only thing I can think of is inside edge, and the way that the Queensland players are reacting, it wasn't inside edge, because otherwise that was dead by Alex Carey. I did one day at Crown working at the... Oh, nice. They fed workers a buffet each day. Not sure if they still do. Wow. Yeah, I'd like to do that. Good shot, Carey, for a single. No, that'd be good. Is it Palladium? Yeah, Palladium, yeah. Fed workers with a buffet or buffet. Ooh. All you can eat buffet. I don't know if it was all you can eat, but that's what I think. When I think buffet, I think all you can eat buffet. The Simpsons reference, but you know the Flying Dutchman, where all you can eat. Homer just went absolutely crazy. So when someone says buffet, I think all you can eat. But yeah, well, I wouldn't mind. I wouldn't mind doing that. I wouldn't mind, being a dealer, blackjack, not so much poker, but a blackjack. 14. The sign said all you can eat. Of course it did. Of course it did. It's a buffet. If you have a buffet, it has to be all you can eat. You just can't have a buffet and not have all you can eat. But what I do know with all you can eat, they fucking hate it. If you get a container and you fill up a container, oh, they fucking go mental. They go mental. I did that once. Years and years ago. Fucking, I did that. I did that at a club sponsor hotel. Good shot by Kerry. That's 4. Yeah, I did that at years and years ago when I was like 20, 21, playing for my club Adelaide, Adelaide Uni, and we went to a hotel and they had an all you can eat, but the hotel was a sponsor of the club. There was an all you can eat buffet, and when it's all you can eat, fuck it. Like I said to The Simpsons, it's all you can eat. And they had food. I was going along. It didn't really interest me. It was just mainly salads. The pasta, like the spiral salads, seafood. I love a seafood salad, but you're not going to go crazy over a seafood salad. And I thought, this is fucking bullshit. Nothing here that I want. And then they had the good stuff. Had some burgers, all you can eat burgers. Then lasagna. I went absolutely mental over lasagna. Oh my God. There's no fucking way he just played that and got out to that shot. 10 minutes before stumps, there's no fucking way Alex Carey did that. Mate, it's 7th stump line. What the fuck are you doing? "10 minutes before stumps. You throw it away." No, that is fucking bullshit, man. Are you fucking kidding me? Fuck yourself. What a load of fucking... As if you'd even try that. Straight to slip. Now that exposes Lehman. In fact, they're not even going to send out Jake Lehman. They're going to put out McAndrew, a fucking night watchman. I can't believe that. I cannot believe what Kerry just did. Right in the middle of a beautiful story. I was gonna tell the most amazing story there. What goes through your fucking head? Seriously. You just had to survive 10 minutes, man. 4 overs. So anyway, yeah, the all you can eat. So went to the hotel the club was sponsored in, and like I said, salads didn't turn me on, and you're not going to go crazy over seafood salad, even though I love seafood salad. It's not that kind of meal where you just eat a kilo of it straight off the bat. So then they had the good stuff, lasagna. Oh fuck, man, that is bad. That is smacked McAndrew right on the middle of the glove, and he's in pain. And when you do that, you know that is a bad blow. This story is cursed, man. This story is fucking cursed. Oh, right on the fingers. I can't tell this story. It's fucking cursed. That is a horrible feeling. That is when the ball pushes back onto the bat handle and traps your finger, and that's where breaks occur. The story's cursed. So, yep, I had my lasagna. I thought, you know what? I'm going to take this home. I got a container, like a little lunchbox container, and I put some in the lunchbox. And one of the staff, the hotel staff, she went absolutely berserk. She says, "Excuse me, what are you doing?" I said, "Oh, I'm just taking some home. It's not, And she says, "No, you're not allowed to do that." Said, "I'm sorry." She said, "Can't let you do that." And I said, "Yeah, I'm just taking a little bit home." She said, "Yeah, you can't do that." And I was like, "But it's all you can eat. It's all you can eat." And she says, "I'm sorry, but you cannot put it in the container." She said, "You can put it in the container, but you can't take it home." So, yeah, if you're at an all-you-can-eat buffet, this is my point, don't put it in a container and take it home. They'll go mental. And I debated it with her for about 5-10 minutes here. I said, and I was a bit of a dick about it. I said, "You do realise I'm a player at that club you're sponsoring, right?" And she was like, "Yeah, but it's the rules." I was a dick about it. I said, "Go get your manager. Go get the owner." And the owner wasn't there because the owner's fucking living overseas or some shit. So they got the executive, whatever that means. I spoke to him and I just said, "Look, I just want to take some home. It's not a big deal. It's an all you can eat. I'm a player. I'm actually sponsored by your club. So our club's sponsoring you. No, like it's not, and it wasn't even a big container. It was just like a lunchbox container. And we argued for a couple of minutes about it. So in the end, I just put up the white flag and said, mate, forget about it. Just don't worry about it. And then I was eating, he taps me on the shoulder and he says, you know what, fuck it, just fill it up. And in the end, I just said to him, you know what, after all negotiating into a deal, after all that, I just said to him, you know what, mate, I don't want to cause any trouble. Forget about it. And I went home without it. So after all that negotiating, making a big deal out of it, finally got what I wanted, and then I was like, you know what, nah, don't worry about it. Folded, man. Fucking folded like a deck of cards. That's the last time I ever bought a container to an all-you-can-eat. I think that's the last time I went to an all-you-can-eat. But anyway. Still McAndrew 0. Right. So this should be the last over of the dinner. 3 minutes to go. Unless they have another 30 minutes extended, but there's no breaks. We didn't have any stoppages. Have we bowled our overs? Because we can go to 6 o'clock. Some places need a license to allow takeaway. Yes, it is true. There's a couple of hotels where before I moved here. There was one just around the corner from my house. It was called the Midway Tavern. Good hotel. If you're ever in Adelaide, go check it out. It is in a dodgy area, but the hotel's nice. Has a pokies there as well. Yeah, they do needed a license to hold food there, to allow takeaway. So you're absolutely right. Because a lot of motels, a lot of hotels, it's a fine dine experience, and they don't like you to take away that. They want you. They encourage you to stay in the hotel. What's that got to do with licenses? I've got fucking no idea. But yeah, they don't like it when you take away. So some won't even apply for licenses. So you stay in the motel, hotel, or the pub, or whatever you want to call it, tavern. So they encourage you to stay in it. So you think, you know what, I just want takeaway, I'll go home. No, they want you here. And then when you eat something, you want to drink. So already, with that mentality, you're buying $8, $9 for just one drink. And the longer you eat, it's a good ball by Ryan. The longer you eat, the more you want to drink. So 1 becomes 2, 2 becomes 3. And then after you had your meal, you get encouraged to stay longer. So 4 or 5 drinks. That's where all the money comes from. So some places won't even allow it. Like where I live right now, there's fucking 3. There's fucking 4, sorry. To be fair, 1 does not do meals. 1 does not do meals. What kind of pub doesn't do meals? Yeah, fuck knows, but probably a good thing when not 3 others do it. But 2 of them only allow takeaway. So out of the 3 that do meals, 2, there's 1 that doesn't allow you to take away. You have to eat inside the store. So these should be the last 2 balls of the game, and we'll end the stream. 3 hours, goodness gracious me. Now, have we bowled our overs? I was going to say that, and then... Geez, no, we're not even close to bowling our overs. 90 overs in a day. Are we at 62? That's -5. Now I know 60 to 90 does not equal 5, but with overrate terms, that's -5, -6. That is terrible. I want to have my dinner, man. So this should be the last ball of the game. Should be. Despite not us bowling our target overs. And beat Senga. And then they walk off. So it was the last ball of the game. Oh, sorry, of the day. There we go. Thank you all for watching, for hanging around the stream. I appreciate that, all the people that stayed around. Asked some questions as well. We talked a little bit about Geelong and some lineups. So really do appreciate it, guys. Thank you so much. And I probably won't do one tomorrow. But maybe we'll be back Wednesday. If I did do one tomorrow, it'd be late. It'd be like the last session. So anyway, thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate it, and goodbye for now.